Namaste everyone, welcome to this class. Today we have a very important subject, is about karma and non-attachment. So we already been through something like related to karma with the vasanas and the samskaras, the video. And today we want to go a little bit deeper into what is karma, how to release the karma, where are they coming from, what is the meaning, the real meaning of karma according to Indian scriptures, right? I don't want to invent anything. I don't want to bring my own experience into it. The idea is to bring Indian philosophy related to the Yoga Sutras of Patanjali, related to the rishis, the Vedas who wrote the text, the Upanishad or the Mahabharata, all the holy books, the Rig Veda and everything, and also related to Indian Vedic astrology, because there is a bridge in between the scriptures and Indian astrology related to karma and related to one planet. And this planet, it's very easy, is about Saturn. I wrote a lot. I hope you can see it, otherwise you will have to zoom. So what is karma? We carry a body full of memory. Yes. Remember the vasana, we spoke about vasanas, are the imprints and the impressions on our body related to past actions. Yes. Remember the video we speak about the karma of my father, the karma of my mother, and the karma of my past life. So somehow we inheritance, we receive as a gift. Your mother comes to you and said, take, this is my gift. And in the gift, when you look, there is all the vasanas of your mother. I mean the prints of the actions of your mother. Same as per your father. Father comes at the time of your birth, you grow up and is giving you the letter. And this is what I haven't been able to release in my life, that now I give it to you. The actions that I could not remove. Generally we're speaking about bad actions. They are not the good deeds. Good deeds is also seen as vasanas, but if you check the impression that we have in our life, and we check how we live our life, we tend to go always more related to the negative side instead of embracing the gift, the real gift of life that we have inside of us. It seems that this is is in the human nature to look more for the dark side. I don't want to generalize in this. I just feel it because I'm doing Indian Vedic astrology, I'm doing therapy, I'm doing massage, and after 30 years of being traveling, what I figure out is we tend to remember only the negative instead of the beautiful things that happen in our life. So the vasanas are the imprint. The impressions, and the samskaras is the result of it. And in the middle it looks like there is this word in here, karma. Karma. The cocoon of the past is a jail, I wrote. Beliefs, emotion, perceptions, the five senses. What I see, what I hear, what I taste, what I smell, and what I feel when I touch, these are the five senses. I wrote it in here. So we have perceptions. This is rough and this is very soft, the feeling I have. And this tastes bitter. Okay. I recognize this music. This is rap music or reggae music. Have you ever figured out, you go in a party and you're looking for John. John is your friend and it's many people around, and you look to the party, and then suddenly you say, wow, John is there. Why? Why, among so many people, once you look at John, you recognize it, you recognize him by your memory. Because you know his face, you know his glasses, you know his hairdress, maybe his silhouette, the way he's moving. You don't even need to see his face. You can see how he's moving. Maybe he's in the back. You cannot see him, but you recognize the shadow of it. Even the shadow you can recognize. And then you can recognize by the voice. Oh, hey, you're just right here. I just hear you. Yeah. Why? Because I have the memory. I have the memory of your voice. I have the memory of your physical aspect. I can even remember, by the perfume you used to. Because the perfume, once you put it in your body, it has another alchemy. It melts with the smell of your body. So the perfume that you put on your body may differ slowly, lightly, according to the mix with your skin. If you put it on the clothes, it's different. I'm talking about the skin. Then how can I recognize you? Mouse is a little bit more difficult. Maybe if I kiss you, I will remember. And by seeing, by hearing, by touching. Okay, let's move on. So somehow the karma are the actions we performed in past life. What are the actions that you are aware of in your life that you wish to transform? We haven't taken any 2 minutes to sit comfortably and to meditate before starting. I wanted to go through it like 10 minutes. Now we got into what is karma. What are the actions that you may wish, want, have to, must transform to find happiness? Let's put it like this. Let's close our eyes and meditate 2 minutes on what are the actions I may wish to transform in my life. So as usual, find Stiram Shukam Asanam, find the right posture. Back is straight, spinal cord is straight, shoulders are relaxed, eyebrow is relaxed, jaw are relaxed, shoulders. Check where there is tension in your body and just inhale and exhale through it, through the tension. 3 times. What are the actions? Past actions. What are the tendencies, the daily tendencies? You keep on repeating the same unwanted actions every day that bring you nowhere, that hurts you, that says, I don't want this anymore in my life. Okay, grab your hands. Put the palms of your hands in front of your eyes. Deep inhalation, exhalation. Open your eyes. Namaste again. What are your beliefs? What are the belief system of your family? What is the religion of your family? What are the spiritual beliefs of your family? What are the ethics and morals of your family? What are the philosophy of life of your family? What your mother taught you, what your father taught you, maybe the uncle or the grandmother. Everything seems that has like a memory, no? Because if my father is talking to me about something, it's because probably he experienced it through his memory. We grow in life, we accumulate more memories. And the question is this good? It is really a safe container to look into my memory and look down and say, oh my God, what a memory I have in my life. What a vasanas I have in my life. Do you want to release them or you want to keep them? Is those memories helping you in life to embrace something higher? Because we are talking about spirituality, we are talking about Indian philosophy, about yoga, studying the scriptures of India. And India wrote about karma. And they say, there is something in there, so important. You want to be happy? I want to be happy. Remember that it seems that everyone wishes to be happy. Even the worst person in life, unless mental disease is there, but a normal person, let's call it like this, is looking for serenity, peacefulness, waking up in the morning, avoiding the conflict in the house, conflict with the husband or the wife or with the neighborhoods. Now I have to go and take my car or my bicycle and the neighborhood is looking at me, screaming to me because whatever things. We all go towards, unfortunately, towards peace, because peace is not something we have to look for and reach. Peace is inside of us already. But then the vasana came, related to the actions you have been doing in past life, I have been doing in past life. And now Saturn is coming in our life with the luggage of past actions, and they say, look, this belongs to you, this backpack full of heavy stones. You have to carry it in your life and walk with this backpack in your life. I wish not to have any backpack and walk freely. People looking for freedom? Yeah. For peace? Yeah. Happiness? Yeah. But how come? How come people are not free, happy and joyful? Why? We say it in the other video. Because we are still paying the wrong actions from past life. Or we are paying the actions, the wrong actions, related to the family lineage of my father or of my mother. Yes, we have 3 karma to deal with. Is my family lineage, my mother family lineage, my mother blood family lineage, the name of my family, I born with that name. Wow. Okay, you keep it or not. I born with this name. Many people went to India and changed their names because they didn't, they could not sit into their name. They said, this is not me. I cannot sit in that place. It's not me. I want another name. I want to change my name. I hate my name. I never melt with the name they gave to me. You know, I cannot identify myself with that name. It's not me. Okay, no problem. Change it. Change your name. Release. Detox. Detox from the name they put on you. And there is many examples, not in English because I'm not English native speaker. I'm neither Spanish native speaker, but I know Spanish good enough to know that there is many heavy names that it's already a cross to live with that name. Like solitude, soledad means solitude. Or cross. I have a friend of mine, crocifisso, means to crucify. Yeah, I know it's heavy, but it is like this. I don't want to go into religions because these all are, you know, related to religion. But yes, let's try to see the big picture of it. So what are the karmas we have to deal with in our life? We have physical karma, mental karmas, intellectual karmas, spiritual karmas. And it seems that everything, universe, is a manifestation. Each atom in our body, the cells, has a memory. I remember when my guru, an Ayurvedic Vaidya doctor of south of India, he told me, you know, every cell has an intelligence, has a memory, and has a soul. Every cell in our body. Inside the cell there is the atom. And as crazy as it is, we never saw an atom. We saw the behavior of the atom, but the science never been able to really look at the atom. But then science went further and further. They cut the atom in pieces. You know, they cut the atom without ever seeing what it looks like. Universe is a manifestation. As above, so below, everything in one, one in everything, my guru used to say. In one atom, which is invisible to the naked eye, that you cannot see, it's everything. Universe is there, memory is there, intelligence, the codes of life, the genetics. Wow. What are we talking about? How big is the universe? And in an atom, it has the memory of the universe somehow. Okay, let's come back. Let's put the foot on the floor like with Saturn. Saturn is a very realistic planet. So what I wrote in here, same soil but different seeds. Human being, all of races eat the same but different. Yes, you eat meat. Okay, rice. Let's speak about a risotto with mushrooms, with some Parmigiano on top. You eat it, I eat, and a cow is also eating. Do I become rice? No. Do you become rice? No. Did the cow become rice? No. But me and the cow are different, you know, but we are eating the same thing. We explained this already. So is our intelligence, is the body intelligence, the cells intelligence that get the food nourish themselves. I nourish myself through food. I drink, you drink, he drinks, everybody drinks. And why this guy looks like this? He's a kapha person, he's very heavy, and I'm very skinny. Why? We eat the same, but our memory, our genetic is different. So we have all different genetics. We all have a seed inside of you, inside of us, which is different. You now take a seed, you plant it on the soil. You take your seed, you plant on the soil. He take his seed, he plant on the soil. After 3 months we come back and we have 3 different plants. Maybe one is smaller, the other one, wow, they grew a lot, and the other one suddenly turns to be a tree. And this one turns to be a plant of marijuana, and this turns to be a mango tree. Okay, each seed has its own intelligence. You have your own intelligence, I have mine. But we all have to deal with life. Even the plants has to deal with life. How the plants wants to live? They want the sun. They want to grow up. They don't want to be on the sun all day long. They want the night. Beautiful. And sometimes they want clouds and they want rain. Otherwise they will dry up. If too much rain, swept away. No more plants. So they're also wishing. They wish also to grow better, to put their roots. If the soil is not fertile, if the soil is full of big stones down and no nourishment is down, how can the plant can survive? Look, the desert. Desert is no rain, is nothing. And look at a jungle who has the climate of raining and sun and raining and sun. It's just a blossoming of nature, birds and colorful flowers and everything. Same we are. So how do you nourish yourself is important. How do you nourish yourself mentally, intellectually, is your karma. Wow. What does it mean it's my karma? Yes, because you have the past karma you've been doing in past life that brings that impression and this print in your life as a vasana, and the samskaras are the result of the past actions. Like I'm born in a very rich family. This is my samskara. This is the result of my past actions. But I'm an angry man. I have money and I keep eating, indulging in eating and eating. My body is fat. I'm not happy. I'm complaining all the time. Due to what? Past actions. Is it a good karma to live in a very wealthy family? I'm asking. The family you're born in is our karma. But then do you want to stick with the bad habits of your family? Do you want to be the same as your mother, as your father? Because you clearly can see this is not the way I want to live my life. Okay? So this is the family karma that you want to transform, but then you have your own vasanas from past life, the imprint, the behaviors you have daily. How you want to transform this? What are the ways to transform this? Where it comes from? Why we are here in this life to experiment bad experience? So the answer is very short, is very clear from India. It's to make you better, to make a better person. Bad experience gives life experience. Yeah, but what? Don't complain. If you can understand this, that the heaviest emotion, the heaviest physical pain, the heaviest mental distress, or whatever thing we had in our life, this is the best teachings according to India. Agree or not, this is Indian scripture that speaks like this. Bad memories, life experience, related to mind and emotion, pleasant or not. Are those emotions and mental thoughts pleasant or unpleasant? This is another thing. This is, are you happy today? Are you joyful today? Can you help me to do this and that? Yeah, I will help you, of course. Today I have a good day, so I can help you. 1 week after, hey, can you help me to do this? And forget about me today. Why? This and that. So you become unpleasant. When we are unpleasant, we renounce. We say no. I cannot help you, I don't have time. The humor changes. The humor is creating obstacles. So this is one of the challenges of Saturn, that we will come to him after. When we have a hard day, why cannot be still? Why cannot be still serving others and helping the others? Why I have to retire in my depression, in my darkness, in my cave, instead of being at the servitude for others? Because we all have to go through that uncomfortable place to understand how to light this brighten light and come out from the cave. We'll come to it also related to the shamanic work we can do. Let's step into yoga. Yoga means to develop an eyes which sees everything as it is. Yes, you cannot see clearly when you go mad. This is for sure. Where have you been today? What is this guy about? You cannot see clearly when you are just too much jealous. You go mad being possessive. Non-attachment, non-possessiveness. I go mad for this, for that reason. This is my wife. Why are you leaving me? Yeah, I have to go. Non-attachment. It's very tough. Non-attachment to life, non-attachment to even family. Oh my God, what I say. I don't want to hurt anyone, but is life or death should bring suffer in our life? Wow. Okay, let's step just a little bit into it. There is some tribes, there is some kind of religion that when a person dies, they celebrate, they sing, they smile, and unite all together to bring this happiness, the singing for the soul. When the soul dies, everybody singing for me. May your voyage be the most warm in the astral world, or first in the 49 days of Bargo. It is why when a person dies, according to Tibetan art of dying or Indian art of dying, when a person dies, and we have this in the Muslim religion, in Catholic religion, in the Jewish religion, when a person dies, people pray for that person. They don't pray for that physical person, they pray for the soul to face the 49 days of Bargo in the best way as possible, showing the soul, which just removed from the physical body after 80 years of living in that body. The soul finally gets freedom from the physical body, from the mental body, from the intellectual body, and find itself in a realm that is completely unknown. And there is people praying for my soul. I hear you praying for me. Just go as peaceful as possible. And the day is passing, 1 day, 3 days, first week, first exam of the Bardo. Bardo is that tunnel, then a person dies, goes into the 49 days of purgation before access to the astral world or the causal world in that realm of the astral world. Because there is many temptation in these 49 days of tunnel. There is the temptation of this, there is the temptation of the seduction, of the money, of the pleasures, of the alcohol, of this, and there are like angels and demons, and then they're tempting you, you know, and then the soul walks like this. So people pray to support. Others cry and cry and cry and make the soul more heavy. The soul is feeling like everyone is crying, everyone is now fighting for getting the money because I was rich, I had few properties, and now the family, they're just fighting to get the money from, and they don't care about me, they don't sing to my soul, they don't honor my presence. So yoga means to find the way to see, not through the memory, but through the clear mind, through the higher understanding, having the bigger picture. I have to face my life today with this, that, and that. Am I going to rely on my memory to understand better what is happening, or am I going to rely on my intuition and my clairvoyance and the way I can perceive right now through the steadiness of my body, of my mind, because my mind is pure as possible, my body is detoxed, you know. I have a sadhana, I have a spiritual practice every day, that I pray to God, I do my physical exercise, I do my prayers, I do the singing, you know. See a little bit where yoga wants to take people? There is more videos about the Yoga Sutras of Patanjali, who speaks about Ishvara Pranidhana. And these are the coming videos, very important videos, to better understand what we are talking now. What is yoga? Where the yoga, where Patanjali wanted to take us. You will see in the next videos. To see from the third eye of Shiva. It is why in India there is a representation of the pure consciousness, seeing as Shiva, as seeing from the third eye. Okay, Saturn. Why so many people are fearful of Saturn? Oh, Saturn is negative. Saturn is pain. Saturn is darkness. Yes. Saturn is rigid, like the stick. Yes. Saturn is obstacles. True. Saturn is limitation. Perfect. Saturn is the underworld. Yes. Saturn is death. Oh my God, we all have to die. Yes, we all have to die. How you want to die? Then again, you decide. You decide right now. The way I live, the way I die. How I'm going to die is the way I've been living my life. Saturn say, check every day how you live your life and how you approach what is inevitable is death. So Saturn is very realistic planet. He's not playing full like philosophies of life or having fun. with Venus and being, not wanting to see that, yes, my body is changing and my energy is less and less, and one day I will die. Saturn, it really brings you to reality. You put the 2 feet on the floor and make you not dream too much. So, who is Saturn? I want to take you a beautiful example about Saturn. Saturn is like this. It's not a warrior. Mars, planet Mars, is the warrior. But Saturn works in a jail. Is the guardian of the jail. Because Saturn is the planet of order. I want to keep order in the jail. So I need somebody who is strict. I need somebody who doesn't feel emotions for the prisoners. Because if I get into all stories of all the prisoners, oh my God, I will melt my emotions and I will drain myself. And the prisoner, I'm easy food for them, So I'm here. I'm cold. This is the energy of Saturn. I'm rigid. I'm strict. I'm routine. Every day I will open the doors of the jails at 8:30 in the morning or 7 o'clock in the morning. And you have 2 hours to go and walk around the jail and come back. And the light turns off at 9 o'clock in the night. Every day is a routine job for Saturn to keep order in the places of the jail or whatever other places. Saturn is seen also as a judge. Yes. Why? Because he's the one who is giving the sentence. You come to tribunal, you did that and you did that, and each one has his own lawyer, and okay, now I have to give the sentence. So the sentence is you're going to have to pay that person $5,000 for the damage that you did to that person, and you go for social work for 1 month. This is the sentence. Okay, so somebody has to give the punishment. So Saturn is the planet of punishment, and Saturn is the planet of karma, and karma is the heavy things, the actions we perform in past life that we are here to pay. Why am I not a happy person? Why am I suffering so much? Because still you are paying the negative actions from your past life, says Saturn. And as long as you haven't removed the luggage of past negative actions, you will carry this and you will somehow suffer. But Saturn is not only related to the past. We spoke about the Vasana and the Samskara in another video. But Saturn is also daily action. How do you speak today to people? What do you think today? How is your body? Remember that Saturn is a master of yoga. Saturn is just a small planet, but on top of it, as a bigger entity, is Kali, the goddess of time, destruction, and Shiva, or Bhairavi, or Bhairava. So Saturn is saying, what is your daily sadhana? Sadhana? Yeah, your daily spiritual practice. I don't have any spiritual practice. Why should I have a spiritual practice? I'm not religious. Okay. Is it related to religion, Saturn? Or is it religion? It is related to daily actions. So Saturn is asking, do you know the morals and ethics of life? What moral? Yeah, I'm good, I do good, and then it's a... Saturn says you're limited in your thinking, because you don't even know the codes of life, the moral and ethics. That how can you pretend to walk in life happily? Oh, you know, I'm always unhappy. Yeah, but are you following any ethics of life? What ethics should I follow? The ethics of ahimsa, of non-violence. And let's eat a big McDonald's. Non-violence is toward oneself also, not only towards other people. Physically I can be violent, mentally I can be, verbally I can be violent with the word, but I'm violent with myself, you know, because I don't take care of what I'm eating, I don't do exercise, I'm getting fat, I'm getting cholesterol, I have diabetes because I never cared about what I eat and the way I eat and how much I eat. I never did exercise. I always sat on the sofa and I'm getting sick and blah, blah, blah. What a boring life. What a boring story. Each one has his own life, you know. I'm not judging you and I'm judging that person. I'm speaking through Saturn, that he says, move your ass to release your past life karmas and find ethics and morals in life to behave in the best way as possible towards yourself and others. Satyam, second of the yamas, saying the truth, non-lying. Don't lie to yourself. Be truthful to yourself. Look inside, says Saturn in his darkness. Look inside what is hidden there that you don't want to face. And then Saturn is asking about non-attachment. Why are you attached so much to material things? Because you will not keep anything the day you die. So why is desires, attachment so important in your life that comes before your sadhana? Your what? Yeah, your sadhana. Can you repeat this word? Sadhana means daily spiritual practice. I'm not a spiritual person. Give me a break. Okay, but what are you doing daily to feel better? Because you are complaining every day, but you don't do anything to feel better. You eat the same, you don't do exercises, you don't do detox, you don't go through panchakarma, I wrote it in here. What are you doing every day? This is the question of Saturn. Right? I said many of the things in here. And this is funny, when I do astrology, that I see that Saturn is really an obstacle for people, an obstacle. I just take few examples. I told them, you know, Saturn is very patient. Remember the guard in the jail. He's here. You know, I come in the morning, I do my job. It's a routine and banal and boring job, but for me it's okay, because Saturn is that repetitive actions, daily routine to do things, you know. So Saturn is like working in a fabric, you know, making the box, packing the box, and taking the box, packing the box, and taking the box and packing the box, and so on. I would repeat this 20 times. After 20 times I still saying packing the box, and you know, okay. So this is Saturn, is routine. But how can we relate this in a spiritual way? Because we have to go into spirituality. If you are not religious, spiritual, I'm talking about the Yoga Sutras of Patanjali. I'm not judging you. I'm just exposing what is karma and non-attachment. So Saturn is that energy that says we need routine in our life. And we need sadhana. Sadhana means spiritual practice. Cleansing the tongue, cleansing the thoughts, cleansing the stomach of acidity, cleansing the intestine, cleansing the ama, the toxins we have in our body. While we remove all this, we have like good diet, good approach of life, or better approach of life, remembering God, singing to God, asking for support to God, not only when I'm completely, you know, desesperated, that I have no more choice, God please help me. Now, to remember God every day is nourishing the seeds that we plant in ourselves or in the soil that needs water, sun to grow better, to expand ourselves, to find happiness, and then the flowers start to blossom, and then we blossom in our face, in our eyes, in our heart. Don't we want to be like this? But to do like this, we need to feed every day the seeds that we plant inside of ourselves. The soul, we need to nourish the soul who lives inside of us. Not through material things, not through too much food or the wrong food or not exercising, not purifying the body. No, Saturn is asking, do your daily spiritual practice in order not to accumulate more karmas, because you already have the other karmas coming from mother and father and past life that you have to deal and clean. So don't daily accumulate more karmas, because then is this and this and this is just enough for me. I'm out of here. I play the victim. I'm very disappointed about life. Life is shit and blah 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 blah. And Saturn doesn't care. Saturn doesn't move. No feelings, no emotions, just looking at you. And you are there complaining and suffering and putting knives in your stomach and flagellating yourself, giving. You want to hurt yourself? Hurt yourself. You still didn't get the big picture, the big understanding, that because you come to life and you say, I want good life, and life and God will listen to you and they say, okay, take the tickets. I give you the ticket for good life. According to the scriptures, we all come from somewhere. We are here to experience life, to transform life, to pay the karmas and to transform our life in something better. And this is the gift of Saturn, because he's very patient, but the day you keep on doing your practice, he will bless you. He will put a hand on top of you and he say, I'm blessing you. We cannot ask for grace. You can ask for grace, but not with the timing, not with the date. You can ask for grace, and if grace comes, is present. Otherwise, you may expect it to arrive, or you may wait for it. So it's better non-attachment. Not be neither attached to be blessed, to find happiness. Happiness happen spontaneously inside of you. There are these things, that's mysteries of life that we have, that you will find peace. When is the moment? You cannot buy it. There is no date. It's just an invocation every day to do our things without expectation of any result, because karma is related to Saturn, and karma yoga is the action without expecting anything in change. It's the free action. I will help you and not expecting anything in change. This is karma yoga related to Saturn. What I want to speak now just briefly, about nervous system problem, mental stress, physical stiffness, fears. Everything is related to Saturn. Fear of the dark, fear of the unknown. Saturn rules the nervous system. Saturn is in touch with Vata, Pitta, Kapha. Vata dosha is the dosha who brings more diseases in our life, because rules mind, nervous system and excretory system. Going to the toilet. Related to Saturn and Mercury, both planets brings nervous system problems. So, how can you fix your nervous system? If I'm all the time under tension, I cannot be happy, I cannot be pleasant towards other people. But if you do your yoga practice every day, because Saturn is the master of yoga, you will be flexible. I wrote it in here. We're looking for adapting the pain that I have in my body, the tensions that I have in my body. I want to avoid them to control my mind. When I do the yoga or when I do massage to people, I ask them, relax your shoulder, relax your arm. And I grab the finger and I pull. I just put it like this and then I release. And the people, they stay like this and say, relax. Relax. Oh yeah, okay. Then I go up and I ask them, relax. I move a little bit and relax. Oh yes, okay. I take it. This is relaxed. Very heavy. You pull and you leave it. This being in control of the tension. It's not the tension who's controlling your mind. You are in control over your physical body. And Saturn says, be in control of your physical body. No tension, no rigidity, no stiffness. How? Using oil to lubricate the joints, because Saturn is in relationship with the joints, articulation and everything, and yoga. Why we do yoga? What is the point of becoming flexible in our mind? To find Stiram Shukam Asanam, to find the right yoga posture in order to meditate. We will see it in the Yoga Sutras of Patanjali. What are the meaning of the 8 limbs of Patanjali, which is, I think, the next video. Now, Saturn says something very clearly. Use yoga to find flexibility, adaptability in your daily life, related to the 5 elements, related to society, related to the family, you're born, the working place, the other people, and to yourself. Because to be in the dark all the time, seeing everything dark like in Saturn, having these negative thoughts, having this fear of life, if you have many fears, go for yoga. It will remove the fears. You will find self-esteem when you practice yoga daily sadhana, daily spirituality. You will heal yourself. You will heal your past. You will heal the karma of your mother. You will heal the karma of your father. Slowly, slowly, you will heal the karma that souls brought inside of your life, and you have to deal with. A lot of things related to karma. We could speak on and on the 3 different karmas. Maybe we switch today the meditation. I will tell you one more thing about the karmas. There is one karma, just basically. There is one karma that you have a car accident. Okay, you don't decide. You died because of a car accident, airplane crash, boom. You die because somebody comes in the supermarket and instead of shooting a person, he shoot at you. And you die of a bullet that somebody just shot like this. It happened. It happened. Bad karma, but it's the karma you cannot choose to transform. It happened. Then you have the karma, especially when you are adult and you have children, and you don't want to be strict to your children, but you have to, because otherwise they will not understand. They will do all the time the same wrong things, and you need to educate them. Like teacher at school has somehow to educate the children. So this is the karma. You don't want to do it, but you have to do it for the good of it, right? Sometimes we have to go through this. And there is a karma that some people say everything is written in the sky. Indian beliefs says, my guru says everything is already written. Okay, so the question I ask my astrologers, how much power we have to transform our life? How much do we have? If you take a gun or a knife and you wait for your girlfriend because you're jealous, because she went with another man, she quit you and she went with another man, and you decide to go to the shop at 7 o'clock when she ended and you kill your girlfriend? Is this a karma? Are you aware of it or not? So I asked my astrologer two different answers. One astrologer said, you have no choice, you have to go and kill because you are possessed of whatever thing. And the other astrologer, a woman of 80 years old, she looked at me and she said, I'm not agree with this. You always have the possibility to step back into consciousness and to say, understand that this action is very bad if I go and kill that person. This is according to the understanding, the consciousness that one has, that being able to stop before doing the worst action that you can do is to kill somebody, right? Maybe we can meditate on it. Meditate on it. I have to close now because it's time. Just have a deep breathing. Put your hands together. Thank you for your attention. Bole Baba Ki Jai.